There's a reason you clicked this. Deep down, you know you're capable of more. There's something inside you, an ancient fire, that refuses to be tamed by modern comfort. You feel it in moments of silence. You feel it when you're alone. And you definitely feel it when you've relapsed again, and you're sitting there, drained, wondering why you can't just hold the line for more than a few weeks. If you've never made it past 30 days of semen retention, you're not weak. You're not broken. You've simply been walking a battlefield with no armor. Today, that changes. Maybe you've even made it past 30 days and then relapsed, and now you're struggling even more to make it past a week. I've been there before, and now I want to guide you so you can overcome this trap. Let's be real. This path is not easy. In a world that constantly pulls you toward pleasure, instant gratification, and overstimulation, you are choosing the path of resistance, the warrior's path, the king's discipline. But modern society doesn't train men to become kings anymore. It trains them to become addicts. Think about it. Every app, every movie, every advertisement is laced with triggers. It's no accident. You're not failing because you lack willpower. You're failing because you've been ambushed by a system designed to keep you weak. Our system is designed to make us seek out instant gratification whenever we feel stressed, tired, or unloved. It's designed so that whenever we feel those things, instead of overcoming them and becoming stronger, we get weaker. They also confuse people so much that we have gotten to a point where we can't even build healthy relationships anymore. And those who do come to us as a shock, like it's a one-in-a-lifetime kind of thing, where it actually should be seen as a common thing. But that's a discussion for another time. Here's the cold truth. Most men never make it past day 7, and those who do often crash around day 14. But those who hit day 30, they feel like gods, until the urges return even stronger, more cunning, more deceptive than before. That's the trap. The first 30 days is not the destination. It's only the initiation. It's where the real war begins. And most men fall here, not because they're incapable, but because they never knew what they were truly facing. The first 7 days are like the fog before the storm. You're still running on momentum. You feel sharp, excited, full of potential. Your mind starts to clear. Your energy spikes. You think, this is it, I'm finally doing it. But then, around day 10, your brain starts whispering. Memories of old videos, old habits, past indulgences crawl back in. Your dopamine system, which was starving for that easy high, starts to rebel. This isn't just psychological, it's chemical. Your body is literally detoxing from years of overstimulation. Then comes the crash. Between days 15 to 30, everything inside you is screaming for relief. Your body tries to convince you to release. Your brain offers you twisted logic. Just once won't hurt. You've earned it. You've made progress, so it's okay. And if you're not careful, you listen. You take the bait, and then regret, fatigue, brain fog, anxiety, shame, and worst of all, you convince yourself that maybe you're just not cut out for this. Maybe you're the problem. But here's the part no one tells you. Those lies you hear in your head are not who you are. They are the echoes of a system that has trained you since childhood to chase instant pleasure and avoid discomfort. You've been brainwashed, plain and simple. But now that you're aware, you're already halfway free. The next step is to stop playing defense and start playing offense. This is where the real transformation begins. So how do you make it past day 30? How do you cross that line and enter the realm few men ever reach? You need more than motivation. You need strategy. You need a battle plan. Because without a structure, Your willpower will always get hijacked by emotion. Let me walk you through it. First, you must change your environment. If your phone is still loaded with tempting apps, you're setting yourself up to fall. If your bedroom is a cave of comfort with zero discipline, you're weakening your fortress. Clean your digital world. Delete, block, and unfollow anything that feeds your lower nature. Make your room a temple, minimal, focused, with reminders of your mission. Your external world reflects your internal state. Clean both. I want you to organize your space. Second, replace the habit. Don't just resist it. You can't not think about pleasure. You have to transmute it. The energy that builds inside you after 2 weeks is not evil. It's power. Use it. Channel it into training, creation, prayer, writing, building, serving. Move your body daily. Do push-ups when the urges hit. Go for a cold shower. Hit the gym. Stretch and breathe deeply. You're not suppressing the energy. You're forging it into strength. That's the difference between suffering and transformation. When you get tired, rest. Don't overdo it to the point where you can't do anything for 2 days. This can lead to boredom and too much stress, which can trigger your mind to seek out the old habits it's used to. Listen to your body, and when you're tired, take a short break from hard training and go for short walks. Meditate and focus on what you're going to do in order to stay disciplined the next week. Remember, baby steps daily equal big results. Definitely plan your future, but don't focus too much on it. Focus on the present moment more, and everything else falls into place as you go along. Third, you need a higher reason. Most men relapse because they forgot their purpose. Why are you doing this? To be more attractive? To gain focus? To have discipline? Those are good, but they're not enough when you're staring temptation in the eye. You need something spiritual, something divine, something eternal. Maybe it's to honor God. Maybe it's to break generational curses. Maybe it's to be a man your future son can admire. Whatever it is, tattoo it onto your heart. Let it fuel you when your flesh tries to speak. And keep reminding yourself of why you're doing this every morning when you wake up, in the evening when you're having a snack to eat, and every night before you go to sleep. Fourth, accept that you will feel discomfort. Semen retention is not a hack. It's not a trick. It's not a shortcut to superpowers. It is a fire, and fire either burns you or purifies you. There will be days you feel anxious, days you feel lost, days you want to scream. That's normal. Let it burn. Let it purge the weakness. Let it reveal what needs healing. Most men are afraid of pain, but warriors see pain as the hammer that forges the sword. And you, brother, are the sword. Embrace the pain, knowing it's a sign of real growth. Learn to live with it. Next, stop counting days and start counting who you're becoming. Yes, 30 days is a milestone, but it's not the finish line. Keep track of when you started, but don't obsess too much on what day you're on that you get distracted from your other goals. It's not just about breezing through the days while retaining. It's about putting in the effort to get up early and go for walks, train a bit more, making time to meditate and read, or spend time with your loved ones more instead of releasing. The real goal is becoming a man who doesn't need to count, a man whose strength flows naturally from within, a man who walks with clarity, purpose, and control, no longer a slave to his urges. That kind of man is rare today, but that kind of man is rising, and it starts with the choice you make right now. If you've relapsed 100 times, good. You're still here. That means you haven't given up. And if you're listening to me right now, it means something in you is still fighting. Keep going. You're not alone in this. Every man who walks this path goes through the shadows. Every man who succeeds has scars. But what separates the few from the many is the refusal to quit. The belief that each fall is just part of the climb. You're not failing. You're learning. You're not stuck. You're preparing. And if you keep going, you will rise. One day soon you'll look back at the version of you who struggled to get past 30 days. And you'll smile. Because you'll remember the fire. You'll remember the hunger. And you'll realize that every battle, every urge, every moment of pain was shaping you into someone unshakable. That's the reward. That's the victory. Not the streak, but the strength. Not the number, but the man you became through the discipline. So if you're struggling right now, breathe, reset, refocus. Forgive yourself and step forward with purpose. This is your time. This is your calling. Don't waste your fire. If you made it until here, leave a crown emoji in the comments. I'm doing a little experiment, and I want to see how many of you reach the end and are truly willing to finish what they start. And remember, live with honor or die a coward. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and stay strong.